Hello guys, this is Muhammad Abbas from Pakistan. Welcome to my channel Learn English Grammar with Muhammad Abbas. If you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you will get my more new videos as soon as possible. Guys, today our topic is adverbs. I have already explained adverbs in parts of speech, right? The link of that video is given in the description. If you haven't watched that video, you can watch that video from the description. Adverbs. There are some adverbs which are going to be explained in this video. We have several adverbs, but in this video I am going to explain two adverbs which are do and right. These are adverbs. These two words are adverbs. We have several adverbs, right? But in this video I am going to explain only these two adverbs, and the next adverb will be described in next videos. So now what is do and right? I am going to explain. So let's come to the topic. So here we are with the adverb do. Now what is do? Do क्या है? See, I am going to explain it. Do is an adverb. According to grammar, it is an adverb. ग्रामर के लिहाज से ये एडवर्ब है. अब लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि एडवर्ब क्या है. एडवर्ब is a word which is used to add something to the meaning of a word, an adjective or another adverb. एडवर्ब वो वर्ड्स है जो कि वर्ब को, एडजेक्टिव और अनदर एडवर्ब को के मीनिंग को इजाफा करता है और मीनिंग के साथ इजाफा करता है. इज दिस क्लियर गाइस? सो दो इज एन एडवर्ब. अकॉर्डिंग टू ग्रामर इट इज एन एडवर्ब. ग्रामर के लिहाज से ये एडवर्ब है. इज दिस क्लियर? नाउ व्हाट डज इट मीन? इसका मतलब क्या है? सी, दो मींस बट. दो मींस बट, राइट? दो मींस बट. यू नो, if we say in Urdu, दो means but. दो का क्या मतलब है? but. और but का क्या मतलब है उर्दू में? लेकिन. यहाँ पर दो का मतलब है लेकिन, अगरचा, बावजूद in Urdu if you say, right? But in English it means but. Is this clear? Now what is the usage and where to use it, right? Where to use it? Though is used at the end of second sentence. You know, we will have two sentences in one example, right? But we have to use though at the end of the second sentence. At the end of the second sentence. दो को हम कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं? Though is used at the end of second sentence. ये फिक्र की दूसरी, मतलब फिक्र की दूसरी जो फिक्र है उसके आखिर में हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं. जुमले का जो आखिरी फिक्र है, सेकंड, दूसरा फिक्र जो है उसके आखिरी में हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं दो को. Is this clear? Now what is the usage of it? What is the usage of it? इसका इस्तेमालात क्या है? हम कैसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं इसको? See, though is used to show contrast. Contrast means difference, right? Contrast means difference. Though is used to show contrast or difference between two sentences. It is used to show differences, right? It is used to show differences between two sentences. It shows us that, you know, what the differences between two sentences. It will show that, and it shows, right? But if we say in Urdu, ये इसका क्या इस्तेमाल है? तो ये जो है ना, ये दो फिक्रों के दरमियान मुख्तलिफात को जाहिर करते हैं. दो फिक्रों के दरमियान मुख्तलिफात को जाहिर करते हैं. कैसे? देखिए, a comma is used before though. A comma is used. This comma. We have to, you know, put comma before though. Is this clear? हम जो है ना, ये दो से पहले, दो, the word though we use, you know, इससे पहले हमको कॉमा इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. दो से पहले कॉमा इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. Is this clear? How? See the structure. Structure. What does it say? It says that first sentence full stop. After first sentence we have to put full stop, right? Then second sentence comma. As I said, you know, a comma is used before though. Comma, though, full stop. Is this clear? अगर उर्दू में हम कहें तो स्ट्रक्चर का क्या मतलब है? स्ट्रक्चर वो चीज़ है जो हमको फिक्र की तरतीब बताते हैं. Is this clear? Structure. First sentence means पहली फिक्रा. फुल स्टॉप. हमको चाहिए कि हम फिर फुल स्टॉप लगाए. पहली फिक्रे के बाद हमको चाहिए कि हम फुल स्टॉप लगाए. Then फिर सेकंड सेंटेंस, दूसरा फिक्रा. सही जगह, ठीक है ना? दूसरी फिक्रे के बाद आप लोगों को चाहिए कि कॉमा लगाए. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं, a comma is used before though. दो से पहले हमको चाहिए कि हम कॉमा लगाए. तो after second sentence we said, you know, after second sentence we use though. दूसरी सेंटेंस के बाद हम दो लगाते हैं. तो दो से पहले और सेकंड सेंटेंस के बाद, दूसरी सेंटेंस के बाद हमको कॉमा लगाना चाहिए. Is this clear? Now see the example. After example you will come to know. I spent 5 years in Japan, but I didn't learn Japanese. It's a simple sentences, two sentences. Here we have two sentences. I spent 5 years in Japan, but I did not learn Japanese. Now we have to show differences between them. We have to show differences and we have to contrast these two sentences. Is this clear? With the help of दो. अगर हम उर्दू में कहें, ये एग्जाम्पल है, I spent 5 years in Japan. मैंने जापान में 5 साल गुजारे, लेकिन फिर भी मैंने जापान की जो लैंग्वेज है, जुबान है, वो मैंने नहीं सीखी. नाउ अब जो है ना, हम इन दो फिक्रों के दरमियान मुख्तलिफात और मुख्तलिफ हम ये बताना चाहते हैं और ये दिखाना चाहते हैं कि इन दो फिक्रों में क्या मुख्तलिफात है. इज दिस क्लियर? सी, if you want to make a sentence with though from these two sentences, how we will make it? See, I spent 5 years in Japan, full stop. You can see in the structure, first sentence, full stop. So this is the first sentence. This is the first sentence. I spent 5 years in Japan, full stop. I did not learn Japanese. Second sentence. You can see second sentence, yeah? But I did not learn Japanese. But here in this sentence, we are going to remove but and we are going to put though instead of but. I spent 5 years in Japan. This is the first sentence and we put full stop. After this, we are going to, write second sentence. I did not learn Japanese. This is the second sentence. So after second sentence, we have to put comma or we have to put comma before though. So I spent 5 years in Japan. I did not learn Japanese though. Japanese though. Is this clear? Here, before though we used comma. As you can see in the structure, or you can see here, a comma is used before though. Is this clear? But if we say in Urdu, I spent 5 years in Japan. मैंने जापान में 5 साल गुजारे. I did not learn Japanese though. मैंने जापान में 5 साल गुजारे, लेकिन फिर भी मैंने जापान की लैंग्वेज और जुबान नहीं सीखी. Is this clear? So we have to use though at the end of the sentence and we have to put comma before though. दो से पहले हमको कॉमा लगाना चाहिए. Is this clear, guys? But remember one thing, we cannot use but and though in the same sentences. Now if we say that, I spent 5 years in Japan but I did not learn Japanese though. This is completely wrong. We cannot put here but. We cannot put two, but and though. We cannot put them in the same sentence. We cannot say that I spent 5 years in Japan but I did not learn Japanese though. This is completely wrong. We have to remove but. I spent 5 years in Japan. I did not learn Japanese though. Is this clear, guys? Now come to the another adverb. So here we are with another adverb which is right. Now what is right? Right क्या है? Right अगर हम उर्दू में कहें तो इसका मतलब है दुरुस्त. But लेकिन हम जब इसको इस adverb इस्तेमाल करें तो फिर इसका मतलब वो है बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. But अगर हम इसको adverb इस्तेमाल करें तो फिर इसका मतलब है बिल्कुल. Is this clear? Now what is right? Right is an adverb. According to grammar, it is an adverb. Grammar के लिहाज से ये एक adverb है. Is this clear, guys? See, now what is the usage of it? इसका इस्तेमालात क्या है? Right is used before time and place expression to show emphasize. We use right before time and place expressions, right? To show emphasize of an action. Is this clear? अगर उर्दू में हम कहें तो right को हम कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं? Time and जगह. Time और जगह से पहले इस्तेमाल करते हैं. किस लिए? To show emphasize. दबाव दिखाने के लिए हम right को time और जगह से पहले इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Is this clear? Now where to use it and how to use it? See, इसको कैसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं? When right is used as an adverb, as I said, when right is used as an adverb, it means exactly or just. Generally it means right means correct. But when it is used as an adverb, then it means exactly or just. जैसे कि मैंने आप लोगों को कहा कि right का मतलब है दुरुस्त. अगर हम इसको as adverb इस्तेमाल करें, हम इसको as adverb इस्तेमाल करें तो फिर इसका मतलब है बिल्कुल या सिर्फ. Is this clear, guys? See the example. After example you will come to know. Ahmad was sitting right here. Now what does it mean? It means that Ahmad was sitting exactly here or Ahmad was sitting just here. Is this clear? Ahmad was sitting right here. It means Ahmad was sitting exactly here or just here. As we say in Urdu, Ahmad was sitting right here. Ahmad यहाँ पर बैठ रहा था. Is this clear? लेकिन इसके मतलब इस वर्ड के मतलब के मुताबिक अगर हम चाहें तो ऐसे भी हम कह सकते हैं अहमद यहाँ पर बिल्कुल यहाँ पर ही बैठ रहा था. अहमद बिल्कुल यहाँ पर ही बैठ रहा था. Is this clear? See the second example. Her father died right in 1996. 1996. Her father died right in 1996. Now what does it mean? It means that her father died exactly in 1996. Exactly in 1996. See here, guys, this is an adverb here with us, right? As I said in definition, right is used before time and place. So here it is place, right? Place. Here means place. So we used, right adverb before place. This is place with us right here. We are talking about here means place. We are talking about place. So I used right before place. As you can see, right is used before time and place. And second example, her father died right in 1996. So right, we use right here. It is an adverb. And 1996 is time, right? Time expression. So we used right before time expression. As you can see, is this clear, guys? So if we say in Urdu, Ahmad was sitting right here. अगर definition में आप देख के तो right को हम कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं? Time या जगह से पहले. तो यहाँ पर here जो है ये हमारे पास जगह है और जगह से पहले मैंने right को इस्तेमाल किया है. Is this clear? See in second example, as we say in Urdu, her father died right in 1996. उसका father 1996 में वफात हो गया था या फौत हो चुका था. तो यहाँ पर मैंने राइट को यूज किया है टाइम एक्सप्रेशन से पहले. टाइम एक्सप्रेशन से पहले. एज यू कैन सी राइट इज यूज बिफोर टाइम एंड प्लेस. राइट को हम प्लेस और टाइम से पहले इस्तेमाल करते हैं. तो यहाँ पर 1996 जो है ये हमारे पास टाइम है और टाइम से पहले मैंने राइट को इस्तेमाल किया है और इस एग्जांपल में जगह से पहले मैंने राइट को इस्तेमाल किया है. इज दिस क्लियर, गाइस? If you have any kind of question regarding this topic, you can ask me in comment box. I will be there to answer your question. So it was the first part of adverbs. Its second part will be uploaded tomorrow inshallah. So stay tuned. Thank you.